The old ground.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Now then, morning.
Morning, you alright?
Morning,
Right.
how are you?
Alright, mate, how you doing?
I'm okay for time being, thank you very much. There's no one with sexy.
You charge a shirt,
A shadow rather than Pandora.
Oh?
Joe, where are you? Doing.
And we're doing 22, the one. Doing one,
Might need you guys to stay. Yeah, no problem at all.
Alright, nice to see you. You okay?
Now I've put my best socks on Phil today, mate. Show me tan off.
I didn't get a kick anyway. I didn't get a kick.
Right, mate, are you alright?
I did a little bit with, I did a little bit, I do personal, I do, well no, just then it's really good at
I said, shouldn't have gone for a large, it's a bit touch tight like that.
What's happening?
I've already seen I dropped
Yeah, we're part of the walk that's going on today in the cause of the MND on behalf of Stephen Darby and Marcus Stewart. This is obviously the first leg of a 3-day walk across the northwest, or across the north. Sorry, to sort of raise funds for the MND Foundation. So it's what Stephen Darby did for this club as a player, how he represented it, is it's important that we represent his sort of personality and character in the best way possible, and obviously Marcus Stewart as well. We both, me and Chris, both played with him, and so it's a fantastic cause for fantastic people. What he's going through now is quite inspiring if you think about what he's to endure. But certainly knowing him before that and what he did, how he represented himself, the club, his family, and it was a quote and a picture that was up there on my first day that I saw, and I absolutely loved it. And we've changed the sort of room around a little bit, but that's the one thing that stayed constant. It's stayed there. I think it's important. I think it will stay there forever because it should inspire every single individual that sees it and reads it. These guys are fit athletes, at the top of their game, and we also knew Len John Rose, who passed away a couple of years ago from the same disease, and it comes out of the blue. It hits people at random, and there's little known about it, as in the cause of it and the treatment of it. So hopefully today and the next few days, and we'll just kickstart a massive fundraising event to bring necessary funds to help people like Marcus and Stephen.
Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you
Everyone look down there, please. This is the one of yours we give the marathon, mate. So it's okay.
Yeah, we're here to support the Darby Rimmer Foundation for the MMD charity. As you can see, the support is incredible, trying to raise awareness to find a cure for this horrible disease. He's loved and supported by everybody from when he played and beyond that. So it's great that everybody's pulling together in the right direction to support his cause. It can affect anybody, whether you're super fit or not, or you're an athlete or not. So there's nobody safe from this disease. So it's so important that we find a cure as soon as possible.
You haven't already got one left.
You never know, Paula might get you lost. How's the hat treating you? Got it. How's the hat treating you?
It's basically Mike and I wear Redwood events. We've been doing this since 2007, arranging these kind of events for all different kinds of charities, Alzheimer's, children in need. We've raised nearly over £1 million. Today is so special to us because we've brought the football and rugby community together. And as you can see so far, it's going really, really well. People are upbeat, and it's just amazing. It's just amazing what people are doing. And I'm so humbled, and do you know what I mean? And people are so selfless for what they're doing and what they're offering. It's just phenomenal. So Mike and I knew was something going to be like that, but to actually see it, it was just, well, it just brings shudders to you. It's mind-blowing. People getting out of bed at whatever time to get up to Valley Parade for that time and see the people, for Stephen Darby, for Marcus Stewart, and also we've got Rob there and Stephen, do you know what I mean, which means a lot to the MMD community. And that's what today, this weekend's all about, raising that extra awareness. We want to do what Kevin Sinfield did in the rugby world to the football world, bring them together, and let's get some kind of, I don't know, whatever it takes to get this awful disease, the cure for it, best we can, you know what I mean? And I think that this morning, the turnout and this full weekend, it just shows it for me. Shows it, unbelievable.
We're putting our legs and feet through the paces, aren't we? And we're taking part in the brilliant cause that is the Darby Rimmer MND Foundation, obviously part of the MND community, to raise funds and awareness in regards to a disease that is so crippling. And to see that today with Stephen and Marcus and obviously Rob Burrow as well with his wife, it's inspiring, and hopefully events like this that go all the way through until Sunday can raise that awareness and hopefully find a cure.
Yeah, it just epitomises, like you've just said, everything that you want, not just in a footballer but in a person. You know, that resilience, that spirit, and the brilliant that the community's come together, the football community especially, has come together to support him and Marcus in and Stephen in everything that they're doing, not just the walks, but all the support. And it's great just to be part of it and being asked to support in that way.
Yeah, do you know, it's amazed me actually how many people from the footballing community have turned out today. We've seen so many familiar faces. We've seen some big names as well at Valley Parade, right the way through to Ellen Road here, and I know that more are joining as the walk goes on, and the next stop's the John Smiths, so there'll be more people joining for that. And I think it just reminds everybody that, you know, we all have our frustrations and moans and groans about football, but seeing Stephen and the fight that he's got on his hands, it really brings everything into perspective. And I think that's why so many people resonate with it, because, as you say, Sam, you know, he had such a big part in what was so good at Bradford City for such a large period of time, and he was a true warrior on the field. And I think now people are repaying him for what he did in a Bradford City shirt. I'll give you that.
Right, good luck, guys. And I'll see you back at the ramp.
MND is a disastrous illness, and that's probably not documented enough. It's just trying to raise awareness and obviously vital funds to, one, find a cure, and obviously to help out the vulnerable people that need equipment and stuff or anything.
Well, obviously Stephen played at Bradford with him on that right hand side. He was right back, I was right wing, and we had a great partnership on the field, but also off it. It was personal, you know, and you can see with the amount of lads that have turned up for him today, the type of team spirit and team that we had when we played at Bradford. And you know, if we can do anything to help Stephen, we'd walk to the end of the world for him if we could. So this is just the beginning, and we hope that this snowballs and we try and raise as much money and awareness as we can.
Unbelievable character, you know, one of my best mates in football. I've already said that. You know, I was with him for 6 years, so we had some great times together, some tough times as well, which you know you do in the battle of pitch. But more importantly, he was a great friend off the pitch, and I can't speak highly enough for him. The courage and the bravery that he's going through, and you know, we're just doing a small part to try raise as much as we can, like I said.
I sat next to him in the dressing room at Bradford, sat next to him in the dressing room at Bolton. So many good memories in the change room, things that people don't see, because he was just such a good teammate, so loyal, such a loyal friend. So yeah, there's so many, but it would probably be Chelsea away. Obviously Chelsea away was a special moment, I think, in the club's history. And yeah, the journey back, Stephen sung a lot of songs on the coach, and I think a lot of players remembered that today.
I've got plenty, to be honest, but it'd have to be Chelsea, because you know, obviously you've seen the videos after, the way he parties is like nothing else. You know, he's the ultimate pro in and around the training ground, but you know, when he wants to let his hair down, he can have a good time. And yeah, so we had some great times. You know, like I said, we put the work in on the pitch, and then off the pitch we can have some good times, and that's what we did then.
Stephen, not just saying it because we're doing this and for this cause, but Stephen, you ask anyone around, you know, he's the kindest person you'll ever meet. He'll do anything for you, a real selfless individual. And the same with Marcus. I haven't known Marcus long, but they're the exact same. They're the real heroes. You know, we're walking, we're supporting, but they're the ones putting themselves out there and putting their private life out there in the public domain to help other people. And look, we'll raise a lot of awareness with this walk, and that's fantastic, but ultimately we want to find a cure. And the last 15 months the MND community has been fighting to get the data from the Miracles trial, and that's what we really want to happen from this. We're waiting to hear from consortium members, the MNDA and doctors, to know the results of the Miracle trial. So we're really hoping that after this we get some form of feedback from them.
I'll let you organise your group. He's got his high-vis jacket on.
Lucky filter it in.
Thank you. All right, Neil, how we doing, mate? All right, okay. And you, mate. Perfect, thank you.
Obviously Stephen, an absolute legend for Bradford City fans, and played such a pivotal role in our success in that era. Typified everything what we wanted at the club and the area and the club's all about. Played with his heart on his sleeve every single game, every training session, never mind every game. And very good player, and a great lad as well. And yeah, got so much time for him, and you know, great to be here today to support his foundation. You know, he's typical of Stephen. You know, when he was diagnosed with it, straight away he was thinking of other people with his terrible illness, and he's done everything he can to raise awareness and money. And yeah, it's an amazing turnout today. You just have to look around. You know, people have been up all through the night walking. Because of the game yesterday, joined at the Wiggins ground today. Myself and Steve Parkin and some of the other staff from Wrexham as well, and you know, it's nice to be able to play our part.
Events like this one this weekend take a lot of effort and a lot of sacrifice from a number of people. I'd like to give a couple of special mentions. Firstly, I'd like to mention the core team of walkers and the support team who took part in the whole 3 days. Like I said, events like this take a lot of time and sacrifice, and the core team and the support team have been incredible, completing 178 miles over the last 3 days, with maybe a few extra miles added onto that total for those that can't read maps and got lost. The team has been made up of people who have been personally affected by MND and people who want to support the fight and make a difference, and that's special. I'm sure the last 3 days have been tough, both physically and emotionally, and I'm sure you're looking forward to a good night's sleep. I think everyone will agree that what you've achieved this weekend as a team is incredible, and you should all be very proud. You've helped raise awareness and funds which will help make a real difference to MND, so we'd like to say a massive thank you to everyone involved. An event like this one takes a lot of organising, and a lot of people have helped to make this event possible, but I'd like to give a special mention to two men, Mike Wilson and Steve Wood. Mike and Woody have been huge supporters of the foundation since 2019. The event this weekend takes so much planning and organising. Mike, Woody, on behalf of the foundation and the MND community, I'd like to say thank you both for everything you do. The foundation and the MND community are lucky to have you both fighting our corner, and MND is in a much better place thanks to you both. Lastly, I'd like to thank everyone who's here today and everyone who's taken part in the walk over the last 3 days. I'd like to thank everyone who's kindly and generously donated. We can't thank you all enough for your support. Your support is what helps us make a real impact on MND. So thank you to everyone, and let's keep making a difference together. Thank you.